If you are a business owner, then this is especially for you. Why background verification is so important for your business? Hiring the wrong employee can damage and tarnish your reputation. You can suffer financial fraud and loss. Data leakage and security risks can happen. Loss of client trust can unfold. Legal issues and non-compliance penalties can also resurface. BGV, or background verification, makes your hiring process safe, trusted, and reliable. So, what are you waiting for, business owners? It's time for you to enroll now and start your learning journey right away. Methods of data destruction. Data destruction in the background verification must be done using secure and reliable methods to ensure that very personal and sensitive information cannot be recovered or misused under any circumstances. Both digital and physical data require different approaches for safer deletion. Now, digital data destruction. Permanent deletion from the systems, data wiping using secured software, removal from backup servers as well, and overwriting data to prevent recovery. Physical data destruction, shredding of documents manually, burning or pulping as per the company policy, and secure disposal through authorized vendors. Now, why the proper methods matter? That's very important for us to understand. Why does this matter so much? It prevents data recovery and misuse, protects sensitive and personal information, ensures legal and compliance requirement, and reduces risk of data leakage and fraud. Key checks: data is permanently destroyed, no recoverable copies exists anywhere for that matter. Authorized methods are used, and proper records of destructions are reported and maintained for that matter. Now, let's look at a real case study involving incomplete data deletion. It happened in Mumbai, India. A vendor deleted digital files but did not remove the backup data. Later, the data was recovered and misused by unauthorized vendors and users. The company faced complaints and had to investigate and look deeper into the issue. Result: data breach and a trust loss. Lesson to be learned from the case study: data must be destroyed at all times, including backups. Partial deletion can lead to serious risks as well. So, under no circumstances can data hang around in any part of the company. Best practices to follow: use certified data destruction tools, ensure deletion from all systems and backups, like I said, follow company and legal guidelines at all times, maintain proof of destruction, and train your teams on secure methods. Now, what are the responsibility of the vendors? In background verification, vendors play a critical role in handling sensitive candidate and client data. They must follow strict guidelines to ensure data security, privacy, and compliance. Any mistake by the vendor can lead to data misuse, legal issues, and loss of trust. So, the key responsibilities to take away are: follow data protection policies and company guidelines at all times, sign and comply with NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, do not store or reuse data without proper permission, ensure secure handling of all candidate information, delete data after work completion. Why vendor responsibility is important: protects sensitive personal and company data, prevents data leakage and misuse, ensures compliance with legal regulations, builds trust between the company, the candidate, and the vendor, and reduces risk of fraudulence and any kind of breaches in security. Data access is also limited to authorized persons. Data is deleted after project completion, and proper documentation and audit records maintained. Let's look at the real case study highlighting vendor data misuse, and it took place in Bengaluru, India. A vendor saved candidate data even after completing the verification work. Later, the same data was reused for another project without taking his prior permission. The candidate received unwanted calls and logically filed a complaint. What followed was trust lost and compliance. The lesson to be learned: vendors must strictly follow data policies and never ever reuse data without proper permission. Proper responsibility ensures secure and ethical BGV operations. Best practices: train your vendors' data on data privacy and security, monitor vendor activities regularly, use secure systems for data handling, enforce strict NDA practices and policies, and maintain audit trail of vendor actions. The next part is, what do you understand by legal and compliance in India? In BGV, legal and compliance ensures that all verification activities are conducted as per Indian laws and company policies. Companies and vendors must follow proper legal guidelines while collecting, processing, storing, and deleted candidates' personal and sensitive data and information. Following legal rules helps avoid penalties, protects data privacy, and builds trust between vendors, clients, and candidates and companies as well. Key laws and standards: Digital Personal Data Protection (DPDP) Act governs collection and use of personal data, requires consent from the candidates, ensures data privacy and protection at all times. Information Technology IT Act, it covers digital data securely, and cyber laws, protects against data misuse, and ensures legal handling of all kinds of electronic records. ISO 27001 Security Practices states international standards for information security, helps to manage and protect sensitive data, ensures strong security systems and controls. Client agreements and data policies defines data usage and responsibilities. It includes the NDAs and service agreements, ensures proper data handling and compliance. Why legal compliance is important is a very important part in this secret chapter 7 for all of you to understand. It prevents legal penalties and fines, protects candidate and client data, builds trust and credibility down the line at all times, and ensures ethical and secure operations. Key checks to follow and to take away: candidate consent is taken, data is handled as per laws and policies, agreements are properly followed, security standards are implemented as and when required. A real case study based on non-compliance issue would throw some more light into what I was just talking about. This happened in Delhi, India. A company conducted BGV without proper consent and legal compliance. Later, a candidate raised a complaint regarding misuse of data. The company faced legal notice and had to take corrective and proper actions. Results: legal risk and reputation damage, as you know. So what's the lesson to be learned from the case study? Legal compliance is compulsory. Following laws and policies ensures safe and ethical BGV practices. The best practices in a nutshell: follow DPDP and IT Act guidelines, take proper candidate consent, maintain legal documentation at all times, implement ISO security standards, and train your teams on compliance rules. If you are a business owner, then this is especially for you. Why background verification is so important for your business? Hiring the wrong employee can damage and tarnish your reputation. You can suffer financial fraud and loss. Data leakage and security risks can happen. Loss of client trust can unfold. Legal issues and non-compliance penalties can also resurface. BGV, or background verification, makes your hiring process safe, trusted, and reliable. It improves the hiring quality, it reduces business risks, ensures legal compliance, protects company reputation, and builds a trusted team. BGV helps you stay legally compliant and always ready for your business. What you will get in our BGV 360-degree mastery learning course: very important 20 hours recorded video course, the printed 360-degree book, which is a self-help manual explained in very simple step-by-step English or Hindi, certification support, 3 months of live classes from BGV experts, real-life industry examples based on case study approach, practical HR and verification workflow, fraud awareness and risk management knowledge, and the most important part of this program is it is available in a bilingual mode, either English or Hindi. What you will learn from this course, in a nutshell: you will learn how to verify employees, document and identity verification, hiring risk control, fraud detection, legal compliance knowledge, AI-based verification systems, and business protection and risk management. So, what are you waiting for, business owners? It's time for you to enroll now and start your learning journey right away.